career so memorable? Well, that's a tough question. What was it, the flash mob? Was it senior sunrise or confetti bombs this year during the first day assembly? Football, basketball, homecoming, prom? Thinking back on all those memories made me realize it wasn't any of those individual events or experiences that made these past 4 years great. The truth is, the class of 2013 is a family. We stick together, and I think that's just one of the many things that makes this class so incredible. Over the past 4 years of our lives, this class has overcome many obstacles, from being freshmen at the bottom of the food chain to new schedules and tougher classes. We've grown up. Against all odds, we've made it through that one AP class we never imagined could be so time-consuming, tryouts for a sport we may or may not have ever played before, the lack of sleep the night before the me books were due, and even the overwhelming drama of almost being left at the Cheesecake Factory before prom. Or maybe that one was just me. The fact is, we've persevered. I hope you carry these experiences with you as you move on and immerse yourselves in an entirely new world. Some of us may be staying here in Greeley or close by, some off to other Colorado cities, others across the country or even farther. I wish you all luck and happiness as your lives carry on past Central. But we all need to continue to have one thing in common. We need to let the world know that the class of 2013 will not be held back. We will continue to build our legacy long past high school. Now, before I let my emotions sweep me away, I would like to tell all my classmates who are sitting here with a square piece of cardboard on their head just one thing. Thank you for all the memories, the fights, the team efforts, the assignments, the tears, the laughter, the prom, the photos, all of them. I wouldn't exchange it for anything else in the world. Orrin Hatch once said, "There's a good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises. Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning." Thank you.
Today is our day. And if you think about it, today is the very first day in our academic career that we're all equal. Today we're all sitting in the same metal chairs with the same black cap and gown and orange tassel in the same warming sun, ready to receive the same award, a diploma. Today it doesn't matter about how many prizes we've won or how many detentions we've been through. It doesn't matter about how many AP courses we've taken or how many times we've won a game. Today is about one thing and one thing only, your success in getting a diploma. On the first day of school, I asked the student body to consider leaving their legacy here at Central. And class of 2013, I think we've left our legacy. A legacy of passion, pride, class, and dignity. This class is unique and special in its own way. So in the spirit of this class, I decided to create a speech that was unique and special in its own way as well. I decided to take a new twist on the graduation speech, a rap poem. Yeah, it's like a rap and a poem. You mix the two together, you get a rap poem. Okay. Anyways, class of 2013. Without further ado, this one's for you. See what I did there? I'm already starting already. Okay. Anyways. What? Okay, so I'm no Macklemore, but bear with me as I embark on this rap as we sit here in our I hope you don't have the urge to take a long nap. Now, I haven't been rapping for all of my life, but here we go, I hope these simple rhymes suffice. We'd be sitting here in our graduation caps, proclaiming loudly that we're the champs. We made it out, world swirled and twirled, about to make a life for ourselves here in the real world. For the past 18 years, our life's been pretty smooth. Let's take a moment and reflect on all that we've had to do. You've rolled out of bed and strolled into the living room and watched Scooby-Doo while your mama made breakfast for you. Your laundry was magically cleaned and your dad's back pocket was your ATM machine. Our life's biggest glory was what to wear to prom and how we would pass finals or trying to remain calm. But do you hear that? Do you hear that subtle sound? That's the sound of reality slapping that taste out of our mouths. We're young and now we're free. The world is our oyster, even though we have no idea what that means. But let us paint a picture for our future. We're gonna eat a lot of Hot Pockets, and we're thinking, yeah, that sounds great. Well, let's fast forward 7 months when we've had 378. As soon as we move out, you know what our parents are gonna do? They're gonna turn our rooms into exercise rooms they'll never use. And we won't use lockers in college, and this might be a total bummer. We'll have no yearbooks either. We'll actually have to stay. Have a good summer. But do you hear that? Do you hear that knock, knock, knock? That's personal responsibility about to put us in a headlock. We're on our own now, and we should be scared. We should be frightened, but we should never veer from this path that we've created, molded and paved into the next 20 years of our lives, this new journey we're gonna brave. And do you feel that? Do you sense that subtle breeze? That's a Category 5 hurricane of adulthood hitting us upside with a tree of knowledge, power, strength, and compassion, the force to create our own futures in our own way, our own fashion. Now, I've had no doubts about this class from the very start. We're going to create big futures and finally leave our mark. This thing we call legacy is something that we take seriously, improving it every day using the motto, pride, class, and dignity. Now, we may mess up or cause a little mistake, but that's so small in comparison to the futures we're going to create. The future of our families, our community, our nation, and our world. In class of 2013, we're no longer boys and girls. We're men and women, powerful beyond measure, willing to treat every new day like a newfound treasure. Now, we have two choices today, that's it, that's all. We have the choice to be a baby again and curl up or crawl and do nothing all day but sit in a ball, or we have the choice to take this day for what it's worth, accept our diplomas, and finally set forth on this brand new trail into this scary new life of growing up, having a job, marrying your husband or your wife, raising a family, having a dog, or buying a new car or a house or life insurance, or even living the life of a movie star. But if I have any advice, it's to never stray far from anything that's ever made you who you are. Whether it be this school, your family, or your neighbor down the block, everything has had an impact in your life, whether you know it or not. Now take everything that you've ever been given or that you've got and apply it to where you're going and give it your best shot. Forever remember, once a wildcat, always a wildcat. And always, always remember that you were once a part of this amazing class. This class of 2013, it's where it's at. And my final wish for you comes from the band Rascal Flatts. I hope that your days come easy and that your moments pass slow and each road takes you where you want to go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door that's closed, I hope you keep on walking until you find a window. And if it's cold outside, just show the world the warmth of your smile. Happy graduation, class of 2013. Remember that this isn't goodbye, it's just see you later.
Woo! Woo! What's up, class of 2013? Yeah, we finally made it. 13 years of torture, but we have prevailed. And never would have thought it'd be this hard to say goodbye. For some of us, we're four-year wildcats. Others who transferred in, maybe weren't so lucky. But the truth remains, everyone a wildcat. No class has proven this more than us, the class of 2013. Or better yet, the family of 2013. Because, truthfully, that's what we are. That's what we've become over the years. We have a diversity ranging from athletes to actors, from club leaders to your swag leaders. You know, like every family, we have our fights, we bicker, moments of weaknesses, but we pull through it with the help, of course, from those stubborn authority figures we call teachers, but have become so much more. Like a strict father who always watched over us, making sure we were on the right track. What up, Mr. Cousins? Or how about our loving mother who was always there, making sure we never went astray, or when we just needed someone to talk to. How you doing, Miss Ford? And of course, we all have that quirky uncle who lets us get away with anything. Shout out to Mr. Wrangle. It's gonna be relationships like these that will be the hardest to leave behind. Yet, like these memories, we also have left a great legacy, one that will for sure not soon be forgotten. I mean, who could forget how we led the charges at the games, getting the crowd so pumped we would almost break the stands. Unfortunately for Wasson, we actually did. Or what about how we all came together during the basketball state tournament our junior year, bringing home the W against Delta, beating all the odds? Or the pep assemblies, popping things off with a bang, setting a bar so high that giving the underclassmen a golden example of Wildcat spirit. Along with that spirit, a shining example of pride, class, and dignity, both through victory and defeat. So my fellow Wildcats, I would like to ask you a question Mr. Cousins asks at every assembly. What will your legacy be? A question we should all ask ourselves as we move on, close this chapter of our lives, and begin a new one, spreading that Wildcat pride. Though we may be going to college and our mascot will change, what is in our hearts will not. So reflect on the past 4 years. They are said to be the best 4 years of our lives. But of course, that's all up to us. Now, what about the friendships? The friendships we've developed these past 4 years, looking around you, will you let these people who have played such a huge role in your life just dissipate into a memory that is easily forgotten? I know I won't. Shout out to my boys in Brotherhood. As we look forward to the future, leaving Greeley Central in the rear view, don't forget to thank all those who have helped us to get to this moment. Teachers, counselors, friends, and especially family. Our fathers, mothers, brothers and sisters, those who have carried us through the tough moments, who have never left us, thank you. So to you, the class that's so fresh, so clean, class of 2013, I'd like to end by quoting the great Canadian poet, Drake. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole class here. Peace!
What a great honor it is to stand before you all, the class of 2013 of Greeley Central High School, and share with you heartfelt greetings from the Board of Education. We are excited to join you, your family and friends, and the faculty and staff in proudly recognizing your accomplishments. It is my pleasure, as a member of the Greeley-Evans School District 6 Board of Education, to certify that each of you has met all of the graduation requirements of Greeley Central High School as recommended and certified by faculty and staff. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Education, you are now authorized to receive your diploma. Congratulations to each of you.
Alea Alexis Ayala. Lindsay Ann Geyser.
Your spot, take, shake.
Thank you. Shake. And we hold it this way. He's in.
What you know looking with?
We shake. Okay. We hold.
Yeah, just like that.
Kendarius Devante Watts. Ruben Rodriguez Ramirez Jr. Amanda Marie Jones.
Congratulations, Amanda. They love it. Yeah, right camera.
Sebastian Marin.
All right.
Danielle Claire Cook.
Nice job, bud.
Sarah Marie Kimmel.
Miss Kimball. There it is, buddy. You've been practicing. Over. Good job. Yeah, wait. Good job.
Addie Dawn Nybauer, summa cum laude. Daisy Costilla Barrios.